Hello and welcome to our session on model security and intellectual property protection. Today we'll look at two real-world examples of model security failures. Number one would be startup AI models cloned by malicious competitors, and number two would be proprietary language models leaked due to insecure code repositories. We'll explore what happened, how it could have been prevented, and what you can do to protect your own AI assets. So let's get started. First of all, let's understand why model security is so crucial. AI models are not just lines of code. They represent high R&D costs. Training large models can cost millions in compute and data collection. Competitive advantage: a well-trained model can outperform competitors and deliver unique features. And reputation and trust: leaked or cloned models can tarnish a startup's image, undermine business deals, and break user trust. As Gartner predicts that AI will contribute to a $5 trillion business value in 2025, protecting that IP becomes a strategic necessity. Let's start with the example number one, that is for startup AI models cloned by malicious competitors. Imagine you are a small AI startup with a cutting-edge recommendation model. You have spent months refining your dataset, adjusting hyperparameters, and stress testing real-world scenarios. Then, within weeks of launching, a suspiciously similar model appears from a competitor, undercutting your pricing and poaching your customers. What happened? Employees or collaborators might have exfiltrated the trained model weights, or the competitor used model extraction attacks, repeatedly querying your live API to replicate its decision boundaries. Results: revenue loss. The competitor's clone can swoop in without the heavy R&D costs, offering lower prices or faster service. Investor and client distrust. Your startup's value proposition, having a unique model, vanishes. And legal battles, proving the competitor stole your model, might require forensics, legal expertise, and more financial resources. A 2022 Microsoft study revealed that well-crafted model extraction attacks can capture 90% or more of a model's performance if rate limiting and other security measures are not in place. So here is how you could prevent or minimize this scenario. Step 1. Access controls and monitoring. Ensure only essential personnel have credentials to download model files or view code. Monitor logs for unusual activities or excessive queries. Number 2 is API rate limiting. If your model is accessible via an API, limit the number of requests per user or IP address. Implement usage alerts to detect large-scale scraping attempts. Number 3 is watermarking and fingerprinting. Embed hidden triggers or patterns in your model ways so you can prove ownership if a competitor's clone appears. And legal agreements and NDAs. Use robust contracts with employees, partners, and vendors, specifying IP rights and penalties for unauthorized disclosure. Now, following these steps can significantly reduce the risk of your AI model being cloned. In our second example, a proprietary language model belonging to a large tech firm was accidentally pushed to a public GitHub repository. Within days, the repository was cloned hundreds of times, and the model weights quickly spread across forums. Why? A developer forgot to check which branch they were committing to, or they inadvertently included the model weights in a commit. And inadequate DevOps policies and no automated checks for sensitive files allowed the error to go live. The outcome and impact. The impact was severe. Instant IP loss. Competitors, enthusiasts, and malicious actors got a free copy of a model that cost the company millions to develop. Brand embarrassment. Public news coverage labeled the company as careless about security. And legal ramifications. If the model contained third-party licensed components or user data, it could violate contracts or privacy laws. According to a Verizon data breach investigations report, 20% of data breach involve misconfiguration or human errors in software repositories. So what do you do to avoid such incidents? Step 1. Secure development practices. Integrate scanning tools like GitLeaks or Trufflehog to flag large files, credentials, or model weights. Make code reviews mandatory before merging any pull request containing significant new files. Number 2 is separate repositories for sensitive assets. Store model weights in a private artifact repository rather than your general code repo. And restrict access based on roles. Example, only ML team leads can retrieve final model weights. And audit and logging. Maintain robust logs on who uploaded or downloaded the files. Quickly revert changes if something sensitive appears in a commit. Number 4 is encryption and access keys. Even if you store model weights in a repo, keep them encrypted. Provide decryption keys only to authorized users. And rotate keys frequently and monitor usage patterns. Combining these measures keeps your proprietary models out of public view, ensuring accidental leaks remain unlikely. So let's compare the two examples and lessons learned. What's the common thread between these stories? Whether it's a stealthy competitor cloning your model or a careless commit that leaks your code. Number 1 is proper access control and monitoring are essential to catch suspicious behavior. Number 2 is robust DevOps procedures and security tools help prevent accidental or intentional exposure. And number 3 is legal and contractual protections serve as deterrents and potential avenues for recourse if IP theft at all occurs. The World Intellectual Property Organization notes that AI-related patent filing are skyrocketing, revealing fierce competition. That competition also means more people are looking for shortcuts like taking your trained models. So, to protect your AI investments, consider implementing API gateways and rate limiting, user authentication and role-based access, regular security audits, model watermarking, and incident response plan. If a leak happens, know who to contact, how to revoke access, and how to handle PR. Keep close eyes on your cloud costs or API usage. Unusual spikes might indicate someone is hammering your model with extraction attempts. To conclude, let's quickly recap. Startup AI models cloned. Attackers exploit insufficient security such as weak access controls or unmonitored APIs to replicate an AI model. Proprietary models leaked. Developers' mistakes with code repositories resulted in expensive high-profile brand damage. And core defenses, secure DevOps, strict access management, watermarking, rate limiting, and robust legal frameworks. Thanks for joining this quick look at how AI models can be stolen or leaked and what that means for your IP and brand. Now, if these real-world examples taught us anything, it's that proactive security measures, access controls, and robust DevOps practices, watermarkings, are crucial for anyone serious about preserving their AI advantage. See you in the next session.